Good morning students. Welcome back to the science class. We are doing chapter number 9, Respiration in Living Beings. In the previous videos, we have got an introduction about respiration. We know that all living beings require energy for their metabolic activities and doing different activities. And this energy is released by respiration. We have also studied the difference between breathing and respiration. Breathing is physical process, respiration is chemical process. Breathing occurs outside the cells and respiration occurs inside the cells. Energy is released during the process of cellular respiration. Types of respiration, anaerobic and aerobic respiration, both we have discussed already. Today we are going to discuss respiration in other animals. As in the previous video, we have discussed how human beings respire. The human respiratory system and the mechanism of breathing we have already discussed in the previous video. Today we are going to discuss the respiratory system of some of the common animals. Beginning with unicellular amoeba. We know that amoeba is made up of only one cell. Due to this, it does not have any specific organs for digestion, respiration or circulation. So, its body surface, that is the cell membrane itself, helps to take up oxygen and give out carbon dioxide by the process of diffusion. Diffusion means the gases enter as there is decrease in the amount of oxygen, the oxygen will enter, and as the amount of carbon dioxide increases, it will diffuse out of the cell. Then second, we will study about fish. We all know that fish is an aquatic animal. It lives in water. So it has a specific organ called gills, which help in the respiratory process. Fish have to take the oxygen which is dissolved in water. So, the fish, they keep their mouth open, the water enters the mouth and passes over the gills. Gills are present just near the mouth and these are slit-like openings and they are supplied richly with blood capillaries. So, as the water with oxygen passes over the gills, oxygen is absorbed by the blood and carbon dioxide comes out along with the water. So, this is how the fish breathes with the help of gills. Now, the question arises, why do fish die when they are taken out of water? There is lot of oxygen in the air, but fish cannot breathe that oxygen. Fish cannot utilize the oxygen in the air. They can only breathe the oxygen which is there in the water, which is dissolved in the water. So when fish are taken out of water, the gills cannot take up the oxygen and the fish dies. On the other hand, human beings, they have lungs, and lungs are not designed to take up the oxygen from water. We can only breathe in oxygen through the air. So, when a human being tries to live underwater or go inside the water, he cannot stay there for a long time because his lungs will get filled up with water and he will not be able to take up oxygen. Now, the third organism, frog. Frog is an amphibian. Means it can live on land as well as in water. So, it has special organs which help in breathing in both the places. Let us discuss first the breathing in baby frog, that is tadpole. When frogs lay eggs, the female frog lays eggs in water only. And the eggs hatch out and tadpoles come out. They resemble fish. They look like fish. And their organ of breathing is also gills. Because they have to live inside the water only that time till they transform into young frogs. So in the tadpole stage, the frogs also breathe through gills. Later on, the gills stop functioning. As the transformation takes place, metamorphosis takes place, the limbs develop and the tail disappears and the lungs also develop. So frogs breathe through lungs on land, and when they are inside the water, they breathe through the skin. The moist skin helps to take up oxygen and remove carbon dioxide in water. Now in case of insects, we have taken an example of cockroach. Can be any other insect also, mosquito, grasshopper, housefly, it can be honeybee, all these are insects. For insects, the breathing organ is spiracles. These are tiny hole-like structures present on either side of the body. On both the sides you will find this kind of structures. These are the holes through which the oxygen enters and carbon dioxide leaves the body. And these holes are connected with tubes called trachea. So on the insects, they breathe through spiracles. Then earthworm. Earthworm belongs to another category. It is an annelid and it breathes through moist skin. The skin is covered with mucus, which is a sticky, moist substance which keeps the skin wet. Children, you must have observed earthworms tend to live underground. They live in the soil, in the moist soil. But when it rains heavily and their holes get filled up with water, they come out of the water. But they never go in the sunlight. As the sun comes out, they tend to move towards the darker portions. They move towards the shade. That is because in the sunlight, their skin will dry up and they will not be able to breathe. And they will die. Lastly, dolphins and whales. Although dolphins and whales are aquatic, they are mammals. They have lungs for respiration. Dolphins and whales occasionally come out of the water to take up oxygen. So, like human beings, they are also mammals and their breathing organs are also lungs. Now, as we know, plants are also living beings. So, last topic of the chapter we will discuss, that is respiration in plants. Children, we have studied that on the leaves there are tiny holes, microscopic holes, which are called stomata, or singular is known as stoma. These stomata, they are surrounded by guard cells which get filled with water and open the stomata, whereas when they lose the water, they close the stoma. This stoma helps in exchanging the gases and during photosynthesis takes up carbon dioxide and during respiration takes oxygen. So, oxygen is also exchanged through the stomata in the leaves. In the plants, almost a whole general body surface takes up air. In the roots also, they need air. The air diffuses through the root hair. Here you can see, this is the root hair. These are the epidermal cells and these outside, this is the soil particles. Now suppose we fill up the nearby area of the plant with water. If it is waterlogged, you will observe that the plant cannot live for long time. That is because the roots are unable to take the air. Then in the stems you have special structures called lenticels. These are also holes. They are present in the old stems which are hard and they allow the exchange of gases in the plants. So in the plants we have a process of diffusion living beings other than human beings. Till we begin with a new chapter, complete your work and keep learning. Take care of yourself. Thank you.